Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. I am Pseudo. It's just over the midpoint of your week, and theoretically, and we're gonna be checking out some new build ideas I've had. I've been cooking this a little bit, wanted to maybe keep it in the oven a little bit more, but I've also wanted to get some feedback on it because I was fighting Dream with it the other night, and it's pretty ridiculous, honestly. We're gonna be checking out some dual wielding warrior, throwing it through PvP and World vs. World, showing off what you can do with this. Oh my gosh, we actually had so many subs over the break. Let me just get all this for you guys. Where are we at? There's my list. Xanth, Rivian, Rivarian, Klugmu, as well as Gravinate. Thank you guys for the subs. I think Gravinate was last time, but welcome back. I am Pseudo. As Build Wars 2, where we listen to rock music, theorycraft, and frequently get infinite loading screens because my internet is awful. So, but not tonight, so we're good. Let's jump into it. We'll be checking this out. Up. There's an indication. I knew it. I knew something felt off. And Explorers stopped working. Strong start. Anyway, I can still play video games. It's happening. You can't stop me. All right. Oh, they can't stop me. No. They've stopped me, chat. Help. Let's switch to our backup internet connection, but we'll be checking it out, going through this, and hopefully looks good, sounds good on your end. Oop, got a little bit of lag there. We're finally outside the base. There we go. Let me switch this over. Since we can't play video games if we can't press buttons, that's how video games work. And where do I go for this? I'm getting really good at finding it. Control panel. It doesn't. I bet it doesn't, Colin. I bet it doesn't. This only happens when I stream. It's something with my protocols on my Spectrum modem. But it's all right. It's all right. We learning. We figuring it out. Adapter settings, and then we switch to Ethernet. And hopefully the stream doesn't drop. Tell me if it does, guys. But yeah, we'll be checking this out. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully it looks good, sounds good. Be switching over in a sec. And we're good to go. Looks like have like real internet. Easy wine time. Hell yeah. No, I'm actually... Oop. Not on a cat. Still have cat skills. Strong start. You know. Just ain't at things, I suppose. Can it fix if I pull my cat back out? No. Interesting. Oh no. Has the temporary fix stopped working, chat? We'll find out. It's alright. Speed test. Run speed test. Okay, get over 300 ping. Let's see if we can force reload it here. Oh, characters showed up. Network error. Sick. Right. Strong start. Always good. Always good. Zero upload. Zero upload. I'm still streaming. This is interesting. No, we have a 100 upload. It's a lie. That's a lie. The upload just had to get here. It was stuck in the pipe, chat. That's how internet works. It's just a series of tubes you see. And the internet sometimes gets clogged in the tubes. And you have to get out your internet plunger. All right. We can theoretically play video games. This is good. This is a good start to a stream where we play video games. But check this shit out. Let's go to a different golem. Nope, they're all in use. All right. I can show you off on this. But essentially, you can do some big damage with this if you don't accidentally swap to your gun saber, because that does not. But I'm actually really enjoying this, just kind of a change of pace, because it gives you unblockable stacks with the auto proc signet thing that you get from arms, which is otherwise pretty, it's a weird trait line, because theoretically it's like as good or better than firearms and NG, but it doesn't have just the infinite might generation that firearms does, so it's more like sporadic damage than anything else. I don't know, I'd kind of be in favor of them reworking arms and a lot of the traits they're in to be sort of like more burst heavy, but burst precision gives you that a little bit, but it's not like fully invested in it. But yeah, we'll be checking this out. Definitely queue at least while we figure out our internet stuff. I can pull up a chair. I love this chair. This is like my favorite one where you just read. I know it's a little redundant with the actual read book emote, but it is what it is. All right, we look good, we sound good, we haven't dropped. Correct stream. At least we figured out the thing where like it'll drop the stream entirely, which is good. So thanks for bearing with us. Sorry about that, chat. I do the best I can. But internet's here in the US is very tricky. Very tricky. Got to figure out what works for your area and your ISP. It is a process, that is for sure. That's why I honestly give people streaming credit for streaming, because it is really a skill to be able to troubleshoot and do all this bullshit at the same time. I can't, which is why my streams end up looking like this, but we seem to have sorted it out now. Looks good, sounds good. If wired doesn't work, we'll switch back over. You know how it goes. Is anyone playing first person? Do you even know there was first person in this game? How many first person enjoyers we got out there in addition to controller enjoyers? Get over 300 ping Guild Wars 2. Nice. That's not so much your internet sucking, that's just like your destination from the server sucking, right? Colin, that's not a problem unless you know, can use one of those things that I think ANET banned, because people were using it to cheat from China, like the rerouter things, that you can really fix, which is unfortunate. I think I'm also going to switch back over. I'm at such a loss on what trait to even run, like Grandmaster on Blades 1, because they all do nothing. Now, they're all like, one gives you Might and Fury. I get that from other parts of my build. One makes your stuff unblockable, and like the ignores blind part of Unyielding Dragon is no joke. Like the best part about any of these traits. It's the most unique. This one just gives you redundant protection, doesn't really heal you. So I guess we'll just stick with Unyielding now. None of them like fundamentally change how you play or build Bladesworn, so it is what it is. I guess I will swatch over to that, see how it goes. All right, we're good. Chat's getting here. My internet's getting here. All good, guys. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I was able to identify the loading screen is taking like slightly longer than normal, and thus we're gonna have to like default to our other internet connection. But thankfully we have options, so it's all good. Are you guys hyped for SAB? It is officially coming out next Tuesday, so get your jumping on. Get your jumping hats ready. Oh, and again, guys, we have our rolling contest going on for the comments of this video. If you are catching the VOD, or if you just want to go enter the one from Monday, throw a comment on either of these videos. And if people are liking it, I'll keep doing it. And if they're not, we won't. But it's just the goal of the channel isn't to really build the biggest, fastest audience. It's kind of a thing I do for work, and I really wanted to avoid doing that. The goal of the channel is just to like encourage people and open people up to discussion. So our question for this week is, have you ever thought of a rework for a class? And if so, what? And why would you like that? And it doesn't have to be a lot. And be like, rework Spectre. It sucks. I would like a little bit on how. But other than that, you know, you do you. Not going to make people do homework. It's just for 20 Mystic Coin drawing. So don't feel... You live in Western Australia. Don't feel obligated. What do you got out there? The kangaroos bring you internet? Dual wielding is bad because you can't play without it or quickness now. It's wild, Tim. Like, I tried to show it off on the golem, but I mostly see people comboing dual wielding with mace these days, because offhand mace was already kind of sick. I had an entire video on that itself. But like, if you're good, you can do some... Let's see if I'm good here. This poor Ram, right? Like, look at this attack speed. The third attack in this chain doesn't even animate now. It just comes out before you even do anything. You just look at your Ram and it dies. It's kind of insane. I know Axe 2 just also manifests a hitbox out of thin air, which is probably why they didn't implement dual wielding for so long, but they were just like, screw it right now, so... Like, look at this. Crazy. I like it. I like it as an option. It's interesting. I don't know what ARMS needs at this point, because it needs to... Realistically, ARMS needs to be as firearms is to explosives. So I think ARMS, what it needs to be relevant in current year of Guild Wars 2 is more combos with like different trait lines. So supplements for other trait lines, which is something I see a lot in like Ranger design and Guardian design, but I don't directly see that in things like Warrior. Revenant has a couple, but not so much Rev either, where you have like trait lines that are very independent of each other. And yeah, they, like, you know, Discipline obviously lets you play Warrior the correct way with the weapon swap cooldown being lower, and it's like the more warrior thing straight line before specializations were a thing, really. But there isn't like a, say, you know, a trait in discipline where it's like, I think of a good solution, or think of an answer, Pseudo, before you start talking, you idiot. Where it's like, you know, it doesn't directly give for Fury, but like Fury gives you more damage or something like that. That'd be dope. Nah, great sword in every hand when, right? Monkey grip from I think just about every other game, including WoW. I'd take it. Monkey grip sounds quite dope. Or like 4 weapon swaps. I mean, once upon a time, before we knew what at least most, if not all, of the specializations is going to be, that's what I thought Warrior was going to get. And that's kind of where I think Bladesworn should end up, where you just get a 3rd weapon slot. Like, and then your weapon swap would look less like traditional weapon swap and more like Ellie. Something like that, you know? Or you just, they share weapon swap, but maybe it goes down to 8 seconds instead of like 10 or something like that. Nose itches. Nose just going to be called Weapons Master. Oh my god. Chat, my nose. It's rough. Oh, come on. I was itching my nose, guys. Hell. I even have a map selection. They're gonna think I logged out of sadness. I wanted to fight. Always the case. You get fights when you're itching your nose and queued for PvP. Yeah, Titan grip. Monkey grip, Titan grip. 2x two-handed weapons. I think they could do it. Like, if they can make spears work on land. I mean, here's the thing. They would have to do it as a kit. They would have to do it as kits you can swap in. So you don't get a greatsword, right? You get like a greatsword kit that has all the greatsword skills. Nah. Kind of like Gunsaber, right? Where it's a greatsword kit essentially with different skills. And then you would have a little arrow up here above this where you could choose your 3rd weapon, and then you would unlock the weapon slot. That's how I see it working, and you wouldn't be able to skin that kit, because I don't think that they would re-engineer like your hero panel just for warrior, unfortunately. As cool as that would be the ideal solution, obviously. I don't think they would do that. I like people who say good luck, have fun. I have a story to tell you, chat. It is a story. It's a story from last night labbing PvP things. Hello. You're a virtuoso and a Knight of the Thorn. Oh, am I on the birds? These guys are good. These guys have been queuing all day and they're birds. And they're good. So we'll see. See what we can do. But I am streaming now, so I have to lose all my matches. I had a supposed to win match earlier where I got like 17 plus points. It was the weirdest thing, dude. I don't know what's up with my MMR this season. It's very, very, very wonky. Something's fishy. I'm now immobilized from question mark. Dead. Very dead. Very dead. Nope, not dead. Dragon Trigger is living at home because reasons. That's good. Team better be doing work. Almost out of bullshit. Nope. Warrior animations are so slow, dude. Like, I almost think dual wielding should, I actually really liked Captain Crapface's suggestion where dual wielding affects pistol and like the weapons that can't be dual wielded. So I kind of dig that. And theoretically, that would include gun saber. So this is what it is. Had to rally there. It was gonna take literally longer to die. Color are we red? I think we're actually doing it right. Where's HP? I'm dead. That's where HP is? Oh, they got that. All right. Couldn't see. Bro, my dragon triggers are like not coming out. Make sure I'm in the right set. There we go. And fucking... What's going on over here? We need to kill something here. There we go. Cool. I will cap. It doesn't, but hey, we're trying stuff. I don't even know what just dazed me. Something over there, I guess. Did they get the shield and the sword? That's not great, because that gives their team stats. And somehow I'm still in combat, by the way. I don't know exactly how, but yay. Still in combat, by the way. See what we can do here. Holy fuck. Dude's a god. Nice. What's going on here, actually? Team's got that on the lockdown. Do I have any charges? I do. Do little skippy skips. Tell Arena Net, man. I'd like to recommend main hand pistol too. That sounds amazing. You know? I'd like to recommend they just fix Warrior, because apparently I found out that the new B on with the Janthier charges actually has a condensed dash, unlike real Bull's charge, which is wild to me. So it works if you're lagging, but Bull's charge doesn't. Just in Dragon Jail, you're gonna have to get that guy, or just not even bother resing me. Yeah, it's probably the play. Kill. Kill the guy. Kill the guy. There we go. He ran into an axe barrage. Heck yeah. Gunsaber used to actually be bugged where it would work with dual wielding when Bladesworn first came out, but that was a bug and they did fix it, even though they did not put it ever in the patch notes. So it is what it is. Damn. This thief's very good. Good fuck, dude. Jesus. So much damage. Throw rocks at him, it's okay. Hey, what's up, Sai? Welcome back. Trying out some bad stuff tonight. See if we can make it work. I wasn't having that bad luck earlier today, but like, I think we have like 3 songs on this playlist. Seems we've got all the plat people out tonight. I know people are like weirdly trying with their rating this time around, which is definitely a decision you could make, I guess. I like the tactical reload. Oh no, it didn't go off there. Alright. Well, weird things. Whatever. That was a very good dodge. Motherfucker, dude. Goddamn dragon jail. Good function, gyro. Maybe? Maybe? Don't waste on me. I feel like I should just be rotating correctly. I'm holding these guys back on my weird meme build. I think the ranger has far though. Yeah, he took it out. Nice. The game's just psychotically fast now. And as with all things, the Bladesworn side of your kit doesn't add anything, is the real issue. Sick. Have to do some work here. See more people running Time Warp as well. It's kind of interesting. Fuck, dude, Dragon Jail. I think every single one of my deaths has been like to Dragon Jail this match. Just can't do anything. It's so much fucking damage, you can't play the game. Ugh. This guy's doing work though. See if we can decap far. The insane thing is, I really don't even think that if they put OG Bladesworn back in the game, it would be that overpowered. This fucking thief, dog. Fuck. Ride the lightning got me. This is such a fast-paced match. Oh my god. Was not ready. Was not ready. Definitely not. We're gonna get matches like this. Might have to switch the rifle build. Which is still a meme, but less of a meme. Because it actually works. Right out the gate, Dukes and Dames of the Arena. Not the best for testing stuff. Very much not. Oh, I was winning dueling with war pigs earlier and doing fine. Nope. Good games. Good games. They tried to carry my dumbass. Didn't really work out. Is what it is, though. We're testing stuff. Bad builds tonight for a reason. Talk to you guys now. What's up? Yeah, Gun Fu, like Gun Kata Warrior, really would be kind of, I feel like, was where they were going with Harbinger, and it would really just be top tier, in my opinion. Let's check and make sure we are all good here. How are you guys doing? Are you excited for Sab? Are you excited for the new weapons? Part of the problem that I think dual wielding has is just like it doesn't really enable combos that didn't already exist. So you're giving up a huge, like the best trait in arms is opportunist, which gives you plus 50% crit chance when you have hit a CC'd foe. Like that's an insane amount of damage. So I'm not really sure what we could do with it outside of like meme axe quickness or meme axe or meme mace things. But we're trying stuff. I was having some luck dueling last night as well. Oh, I didn't check that. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Make sure all my skills are correct and whatnot. Also, PSA, guys, if you are in the guild and you would like to participate in our next lottery, we have the best lottery that we ever do. We can only do it during SAB coming up, where you can just donate. There'll be more information in the message of the day. And if you do want to join the guild, let me know. Very easy rules. But that's coming up. We're going to have our lottery for donating SAB coins, which is usually people really dig, because they can get them just by playing SAB. We can get them. We get like infinite clouds, basically. I think we have 9,999 already, but you can keep donating them because ArenaNet, screw it, ArenaNet things. And we usually give out like some really big prizes, like whatever the SAB skin is, which I have a feeling will be a Warclaw this year. But let me show you if I can actually like where this build's coming from, and maybe we can workshop it a little bit. You guys can help me out. But essentially, like, you can attack pretty darn fast if you have quickness, and Bladesworn, the one thing it has is this heal skill, which does give you quickness. The problem is, just like most heal skills with an offensive component attached to them, once you use it, you don't have a heal skill. So you can use it as a sort of mini frenzy to do nonsense like this, but then you're out of a heal skill. And the way PvP is right now, it's pretty rough if you're not invulnerable, as you saw. So I don't know what utility that really adds outside of something like Berserker, which we've already covered. Mace Berserker, it's insane. But I've been enjoying it. And go roam a little bit so I don't completely humiliate myself. Never mind, we can't. EBG is queued to shit. But is what it is. They could just have a little asterisk, I think, which would, that's actually a really good idea, Tim. They could have a little asterisk, like, dual wielding, except with offhands that don't have a main hand, right? Because warriors, in all likelihood, not getting main hand shield. That'd be cool. That's kind of what I thought they'd get for the third expansion, but never ended up materializing, so here we are. But we won't give up. I'll hop back into PvP. But if I get a serious serial match like that, we may have to switch to a more serious serial build. Yeah, Warhorn, Shield, Pistol, all the offhands that Warrior has. No, Valkyrie's really good. Yeah, Valkyrie's the way to do it. Captain Crepface is a whole spellbreaker video thing. Hello, person. Would you like to fight? What are you? I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. We're gonna restart XPadder as well, because my dragon triggers were queuing real weird that match. That was very strange. Alright. Hello. I'm going to auto-attack you. Are you at keyboard? I'm gonna throw a sword at you. This man is AFK. How should I bring this up? So I messaged Neok, or however you say his name, Neok1182, the main mod of Reddit, and I was like, hey, is it against your policies if I just like, I'll probably get downvoted to shit, but like, can I just offer ArenaNet a developer's salary of my own money to just get this shit fixed if they don't want to hire me? And it took a couple days, but he got back to me. He's like, honestly, I don't think it's against our Reddit policies, and I feel the same way about pre-HOT Mirage, or pre-POF Mirage. And it's this interesting discussion where this game, for better or worse, has such a slow, what would you even call it? Like, development cycle where they iterate on things like the Mirage dodges or Bladesworn or Berserker, that by the time they put in changes that they've been like thinking about for some of these classes, it's like years later, and the power creep of the game has literally out-leveled like the changes that they were going to put in, right? So they have to like sort of artificially bump up the changes where they did with the Mirage ambushes or like Berserker, restoring some of the Berserker's like damage on CC skills. And it's weird, like, to play a game where it's like literally what happened. Oh, the power creep of the game moved faster, you know? It's all right, Ball. It's all right. Went pretty poorly that match, but been having some success with it. I'm enjoying it, and it lets me live the dual wielding fantasy. I do think it would be better with maces. Oh, the NG died. I'm sorry, NG dude. Hello, Spellbreaker in a hat. Would you like to fight? Or are you doing a jumping puzzle? What's going on here? Hello. What are we doing? I love how people interact in World vs. World, dude. Warren's great. Warren's great because Barrier's great. Yeah, we're not dropping frames. Internet settled down. Sorry about the rough start, guys. Only so much testing I can do beforehand. Is what it is. Oh. Neck hurts. We had the first day of sunlight here today. It was really nice. First real day of real summer, really. Let's get a more hype song here. Hang on. What are you? You're a berserker. Would you like to fight? I do kind of think that most of the stuff from Discipline should be baked into Warrior. Like, it's so mandatory to play so much of this. This poor guy, he's pretty new. Feel a little bad about this. It's like bullying children. Just auto attack, chat. It's the best thing in the game. Oh my god, he's not dead. The fuck? Can't talk shit if I can't beat him, though. He has a lot of toughness. Thank you for the duel. You may now res. I think they should either pick Leg Specialist or Fast Hands and just give it to Warrior Baseline. Or not Leg Specialist, Warrior Sprint. Basically Leg Specialist. They should also rename every single trait and discipline a different type of workout. That's a good idea. You know, I have a bunch of bad, like, Bladesworn ideas that no one gives a shit about, and you shouldn't. But, like, rename all the discipline traits to different workouts. It's like how I really think that Bladesworn traits should be renamed to the lyrics to Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. Like, look at this attack speed, dude. Gotta be something we can do with it. I wanted to use Relic of the Sorcerer because there's a cripple in this attack chain, so my idea was you finish through the attack chain, which is actually pretty fast, and you apply cripple, and then the cripple applies vulnerability, but it's only one stack in World vs. World. So it's pretty bad. RP farming, chat. But Relic of the Sorcerer was another one of those that was very clearly made to work with, like, Ranger and Ellie. For better or worse. It has... I wish it worked with weakness. I don't know if that was a conscious choice or not. It's a really cool relic. It applies like 1 or 2 stacks, or I guess 3 in PvE, but no one cares about that game mode. A vulnerability whenever you cripple, chill, or immobilize something, and Ranger has a lot of all of those things. So it's like pretty good on Ranger. Pulsing immobilize even. I always wanted to make a vulnerability stacking build, and that's kind of why I like the original Daring Dragon build, but it's not super possible outside of offhand Mesa and Warrior right now, so I don't know. I guess that's a lie. Rifle does it as well. Why not mace offhand? Because I lose all my mobility, man. I guess I could. I feel like the good part of maces is the F1, the stun that does damage. I'm not allowed to have that. Second class Bladesworn citizen, dude. Get queued here again. As for someone dual berserker setup and made one, you can throw it in the comments. You should be able to, Tim. If not, just paste like the end, like build slash the end of it. If it's culling it. If you're using maces, I believe you. Maces are stupid. Maces are like warrior's strongest weapon. Like rifle and maces, dude. Weird. Yeah, but I can't run dual wielding, and I'd have to remake the title card, dog. I'm a slave to my non-YouTube clickbait. Non-clickbait YouTube clickbait things. I just want to try stuff. It's good to have bad build nights because that's where all the insane, like, Immortal Berserker crap comes from. And getting ideas from you guys, since I don't really give a shit about my rating this season, is, like, really helpful. I don't care if I lose PvP games over and over. No, I'm just messing. I would have to make the thumbnail, but I do want to try swords. Immortal camps. Alright, fine. Going over here. We could even, I mean, what... Realistically, I could go all offense and do strength arms, right? Strength arms, Valkyrie amulet. Something like that. Yeah, shout out to anybody who actually got the thumbnail, by the way. That is Weiss the Immaculate from the DLC of Final Fantasy and the original, quite terrible Dirge of Cerberus game that everybody really wanted to be good and really wasn't and is still somehow canon. And no hate if you like Dirge of Cerberus. That game is bad. I like Vincent. That game is bad. But it's okay. They fixed Final Fantasy, the new ones are fantastic, and hopefully 3 comes out before I die. Let's see what we got here in the builds. What was I working on here? That's for Condi Clans. What was this one? I had one where it was just like the traits I normally run. Antitoxin, yeah, that's okay. There we go. Check this again. Alright, we good. We'll be fine. Dual wielding just cares about your offhand. I'm confused. What? Dagger main hand and mace offhand. Explain yourself. Oh, so just like you just need one of the ones. So I could run like whatever. I could run like sword mace or something like that. That's weird. I didn't know that. See, this is why I'm streaming this nonsense. Up our Rev is AFK sick. That's crazy. All right. Well, see if we get a. There we go. We got some stuff to try. Thank you for that. That sounds amazing. Even do some axe, honestly. Like fuck mace. Let's do axe, dude. Oh my god. That is so much damage. Fuck. Rev got here way too late. Yeah, we could do some setups. I'm down. Especially considering that, like, Sword and Mace have the highest power coefficients in the game or some shit. So, definitely check that out. Oh, fuck. Sit down. Go away. Let me live. Fuck. It's so slow. Dragon Trigger 2 is so fucking slow. Oh. And fun 5 skill. Yeah, Mace 5 is good. Definitely try that. Keep even the sword trait. We have to go mid, even though I know it's not gonna make much of a difference. Never mind. Get up, damn it. Man has a longbow. Interesting. Ah, it's the worst weapon in the game. But again, I can't talk shit if I can't beat him, so... Just teleport it into a fire field, because I'm good at this game. Fuck. I like that missed. It didn't even give me an immune. It just fucking missed at that range. Class is such a pile of wet cats, dude. Oh my god, they didn't kill him? Oh, they have a function gyro on him. Oh, god damn it. So much immobilized. We're gonna have to figure out something to deal with the immobilized. That's definitely a thing. Like, in World vs. World, I can get away with it because you can run stars and the Condi reduction food, which is enough, plus cleansing sigils, cleanse 3. But even with antitoxin and purging, it's not enough. Bladesworn's, the design of Bladesworn's fine. The bugs are what hold it back. I've actually been talking about Captain Crabface with this, like, what we could do as a collab series, because I want him to just, like, do Gunsaber as the last warrior weapon and have me, like, you know, guest star for one line, like, hey, here's somebody who's played way too much of it. Here's Pseudo, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't do anything. But it's very bizarre, like, in terms of the design versus the execution, because the original design was fine. Bladesworn's problems are all in its execution, where they fixed all the bugs on it, and then they just, like, didn't fix them on Warrior. It's the same thing with Bull's Charge. It's very strange. Or it's like, what the fuck are you doing, guys? Like, it's hard not to take that shit personally. I'd hope there's a reason it's somewhere. See, mobilize. It's just fucking everywhere. Everything is mobilized but Warrior now. Make sure everything can land their skills except for Warriors. It's important. Important we have something to bully in this game, chat. I like how that dazed me even though I had balanced stance going. That was good. Oh my god, skill queuing. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, hello. Oh, if I was a ranger, that would have hit him. Trying to just give this guy some alacrity. Sorry, focusing. I think he's a firebrand or something? Interesting. See, it can do damage like that. Like that burst had come out there. Very, very good. Problem is actually getting like to the burst and getting it to land because warrior's skills are made out of potatoes. Like I just dicked out 7k damage there because my sword 4 and my 3 actually managed to hit something. Not bad. Yeah, you can do damage occasionally. That's exactly it. And because I'm not a mesmer, I can't get out of combat here, so I need to like go finger myself up here. It's pretty good. Just, see? Occasionally do damage. Exactly it. Still haven't recovered, by the way. I don't know. I'll be really interested to see if and when they actually do fix this class, because I want it to be good, and I just keep trying to give them feedback. And every stream to be pseudo complains about bullshit that they're never going to change. Help me. We'll definitely try some of that. So it's axe, mace. It'll work with axe, it'll work with mace, it'll work with offhand sword, but we're already doing that. Dude, just turn around and whack this guy. He has no health. There we go. Holy shit, sword 2 hit something. Holy shit, gunsaber 3 hit something. Those didn't. It doesn't do damage. You don't need to worry about it. It's all good, bro. Yeah, dagger autos are your burst, unironically. That's how I feel about sword autos. That's kind of the idea of the build. Whereas, like, what am I going to structure this around? Auto attacking with sword. Just cuz. Like, the sword trait's in there and fuck it. I want to try weird crap, you know? What build do I suggest? Just start out. Just start out playing whatever. Honestly. See if we can get the safe stomp. This guy's a ranger in downstate, so I think we're good, yeah. Ranger OP. Nerf ranger, please. Not rotating the... nope, we are. Alright. Lied. I'm a liar, chat. Oh my god. There we go. Can't res this man. Cannot. You know what'd be sick? If they just completely overcompensate for Bladesworn sucking for 3 years and just make it Virgil. I would love that. What is this? You're just a Devil May Cry character now. It'd be so amazing. Everybody be playing it. I could like cry that I was playing it like before everyone else. It'd be amazing. I really don't care. I just want this shit fixed, dude. Like, it's my trash can that I love. I love the concept. I love the like. Here's my story, Chad. I was gonna save this for later, but I want to tell you this because I think it's interesting. Last night I was labbing shit in the lobby, like the actual PvP lobby for once. And I saw a rare sight. I was like, oh, another Bladesworn, and he was super new, super fucking new. And he asked me, like, this guy was so new. He asked me if there was a way to unequip other weapons because he finally found his weapon and he wanted to play with the cool gun sword. And I was like trying to explain to him without dashing all of his hopes that in this game that's a huge disadvantage because that's like not how the balance up sword 2 just moved me in place there. That's not how the balance of this game really works, like at all. And Ellie and Engie have that, but they have things to like compensate them for it. So it is bad to try to do that. And he was like, even better, like that was some kind of surmountable challenge that he could possibly overcome. I almost got that, fuck. And I was so depressed after that interaction because I didn't want to just like dash all of his hopes, right? Like he was on his anime fighting spirit journey. He was going to be a gun samurai. And Yeah, maybe that is the key. Maybe I do only run Gun Saber, right? I've been doing it wrong, dude. But I felt so bad. I was just like, dude, I wanna tell you this class is awesome. I wanna tell you how to play it. I wanna tell you like that this is the best thing ever, and you know, give you all of my Bladesworn knowledge. But all of my Bladesworn knowledge is like, don't play this class. You know, you see it. People try to play it. I don't know if it's out of BM or just like people trying shit in tournaments, even where it's like people want it to be good. People want it to be good. Love the concept of it. Again, 10 out of 10 concept. Jetstream Virgil, pretty much. The Bladesworn mentor guy is named like Jetstream Sam or some shit. Like in End of Dragons. See, like you can attack pretty fast here. The problem is the like steroids you need to give yourself are so far between. That makes sense. This guy's gonna die in a second. Give us some points. Can't even enter Dragon Trigger, dude. There's no point in charging it. Good. Good. See, it does damage. Like, I just erased that guy, man. Like, sword does damage. The fucking issue is landing the skills. Fucking Dragon Jail. Give Warrior some of this, like, immobilized bullshit, dude. Where you just can't use skills to get out of it. I dare you, ArenaNet. Make my class good. Whine, 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 complain, whine. My neck hurts today, Chad. I apologize. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to die on this point too. Yeah. I saw the Untamed Leap coming. I was like, turn around, point. Ugh. Yeah. We had both points. Why didn't we just fight on the points? Oh well, that was still a good game. Alright, we'll try and changing it up. We'll try getting rid of the offhand sword, which I don't think is adding very much. Hold. Hold. I'm not gonna win, dude. What do you mean hold? That was such a close game. Jesus. That was a really good game. Alright, we'll ditch the offhand sword. It's pretty bad. And try some other stuff. Hop into the lobby. Dude, don't even make tactics great again. Make tactics do something. Like, the weird identity crisis that tactics has had with marching orders and it only affecting, like, one trait and there only being, like, one way to play it, and then it doesn't even give quickness anymore. It, like, gives stability now, and who the fuck knows how much even stability we're getting on April 15th? Like, the weird... Like, what is tactics supposed to do, ArenaNet? You know, that's... They have such a clear vision for things like Engineer and Mesmer and Elementalist and, like, how the traits and shit is supposed to interact. And then they'll do, like, a tactics redesign and go, like... Good. And it's just, fuck. What do you mean, good? It doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Alright, what are we thinking here? I kind of want to see, just for the memes, what Axe does. I wanna see some Axe nonsense here. What rune was I running? Chrono, probably? I was talking to Dry Dude about this, who is top 5 right now, and like Alacrity, just any amount of it apparently is just insane. Especially on things like Scrapper that are very cooldown dependent that he runs. Spear should have been a melee weapon. There's no reason. It should have been a Condi melee weapon. It's very, very bizarre that's not. Yeah, because this also gives you quickness, right? So you can do like... Oh my god. I kind of dig that, actually, though. That was pretty sexy. Let's see how Mace does compared to that. What was that, like 6k without crit chance traits? So let's give this a shot here. Use all the legendaries I never ever use for anything. bolt keeper. I dig it. Let's see, I don't have the quickness trait, so we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, that's some vuln. I dig that. I feel like Axe is gonna be so good for cleave though, and like, because that is something I am very much lacking because my gun saber projectiles always get called because they're bad. Look at that animation, chat. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Try your build. Spear for healing, axe, dual wielding, sig mastery. Favorite build, zealot's gear, pop at least 2 sigs, then axe 5. Is it world versus world Skynet? Because I don't think there's a zealot's amulet in PvP. I could be wrong. There's a wizard amulet. That has a Z in it. I'd probably still run main hand. I don't really like main hand X. I'd probably still run main hand sword. When X makes you a sitting duck. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel. Where you need either offhand pistol or main hand sword. But it's cool that I can run, I didn't know that, guys. It's really cool that I can run, like, different offhand or main hands. Thank you for that. Let's try this with Opportunist. See if we can, like... Oh, but then I give up Blade Master. Who cares? It is what it is. Probably should have saved the build that was, like, working, kinda, sorta. Yeah, but, like, what game mode is that? If that's PvE, you know. It's pretty good burst, just saying. Brain off burst. I think I have to, like, legally take the Alacrity trait. Yeah, that's really good. Because you can follow them. I'm digging this so far. Kinda think Maces would be better just for the CC, but like, oh well. Are you sure it's as fast? I don't think it's as fast. I'm doing animations for the 3rd hit. I don't believe you guys. Hang on. No, it's not coming out. You're right. You're right. Hey, be nice to the crippled possums. They try. I feel like Speed Relic wouldn't stack on top of this. You know what'd be good with this? If I could fit it into the build? The thing where quickness affects your movement speed increase, because quickness would affect on top of the movement speed for Axe 5. So you would be able to keep on your opponent. So it would be like 50% without needing speed runes plus aggressive onslaught. Well, that's a sign. Play PvP, don't play World vs. World. Clearly. Alright. We got something cooking. This is good. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna try Mace again. Let me put this over here. Grab one of these mace weapons. I'll keep that in mind though, Skynet. And look at it after. Let me see here. What am I getting? Just blow all of my shit, right? Yeah. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to, like, macro that or some shit. Cheat. No, don't do that. But, like, that'd be... If I was gonna macro something, that'd be amazing. Mace Burst. Probably get it to all come out in, like, one fell swoop if you're good. Hang on. Oh my god. Look at that. If I was... Okay, that's the burst combo. That was ridiculous. that was insane. Oh, definitely. I just like Bladesworn. Core is probably very much stronger with arms, because Core you can take an extra trait line, so you could actually take Discipline and be functional. You saw me getting like wrecked by Mobilize in that match. Probably switch this up to shake it off, but maybe not. Hello. Hello. Hello, person. This is ball. Look at these animations, dude. Fucking Ellie animations. It's amazing. Elementalists are just gods compared to warriors now. Yeah, I feel like what about second CC is probably going to be pretty good. Like in current year of Guild Wars 2. It's kind of why Rifle ends up working, because it has so much Immobilize. It also, the advantage of Mace is the hitbox on the 4 is way better than the throw and then rip hitbox. So when you bolts charge, you end up slightly past your opponent, so you can still hit them with the 4 and the 5, which is kind of huge, actually. I could even take, like, I could even, like, super greed this, right? And where is it? What is this modifier? 20%? That's almost even worth it. Right? That's like huge damage. Nose itches, chat. If I take this, though, I think I'm going to want to take Blade Master, so I might have to change the amulet up. It didn't feel that much more damage. Hello, Boxy Boxer. Welcome back, dude. Hopefully you're well. Does Sword 3 do more damage to bleeding targets? I thought it was just damage against Threshold. Bleeding against... yeah, it's just health threshold. You don't need him to be bleeding. Hard stun, why can't it just be a daze? What are you talking about? Oh, Dragon Trigger? I have no idea. I don't know. Bladesworn balances dice roll, dude. And who knows what they're doing with that. Wow, the might, too. Yeah, I think offhand mace is what we're doing. That's sexy. Give it a shot. Yeah, the thing with Axe is, as well, as it's going to animation lock you real hard. Okay. I might even give up combat stimulant, even though, well, no, it's the only other source of quickness. It's alright. Figured it out. No, the sword autos are really good. That's why I started, like, the dual swords is basically just auto attack. It's insane. Oh, you're saying the bleeding will heal you, yeah. But if you're already running arms, there are chances that they're already bleeding, right? Wow, look at that guy get erased. All right, so if I actually remember to, like, do my combo and press my buttons, that's some big damage. Yeah, I could run strength. I'd rather, I think, start out at least running defense with the mace trait. Yeah, people are saying XX is the way to do it. Or at least offhand X. I think we're gonna need a better mace skin though, chat. I think that's why this is it's the main problem of this build so far, is we need a better mace skin. Okay. We're cooking. We could use the hammer that I don't use and bought from the gem store. I kind of dig that. Just a regular ass glowing morning star. Look at some of these pretty maces I never used, dude. I really like the reflective koi greatsword. I think it's quite beautiful. We'll use the hammer. Throw it up. I could, and then I lose all my sustain, which is not really doing that much for me. Let's see here. Oh, I wanted to change up my amulet as well. I didn't even know you could do this. I thought you had to run the same weapon, the main hand and offhand. See, I don't know everything about the game. You guys rock. Chrono, what are we doing here? The rune I was thinking of running with this was like Holbrecht, because it's the only condition reduction rune that sort of even closely makes sense with this shit. But it's a bad rune, kind of. I want a vulnerability duration rune. I really do. And I want it to be precision based. I think that would be really, really cool. Chronomancer gives us like 1/4 of a second to 1/2 a second quickness. Not terrible. Not the best, not terrible. I think I'm going to switch this to escape. Yeah, we'll go purging and escape instead. So we have some GTFO potential. How much do I lose? 5? But boon duration though. But boon duration though. We'll try this. Zeph, most likely my mains are Mirage and Necrolay. Experienced my Necro. Mirage? Can Necro spec into Mirage? I like Opportunist, but oh my god, a 3rd one! What the fuck? And what's up with this? What's up with his portrait? What are you trying? Thought that was a relic of the Stormsinger. See, people want to play it, chat. They want to believe. I gotta remember to pop Frenzy. Okay. Played a lot of Necro back in the day. Actually played a metric buttload of Reaper. If you look at this is all Reaper pretty much. A lot of Condi Reaper in there. Or back when Condi Reaper was bad. Yeah, you can just erase people. Alright. I like the hit. Honestly, what's attracting me to offhand mace the most is the hitboxes. I think they're super, super sexy. God, Gunsaber's so bad. I had to move my chat. I forgot to do that. That's why I keep looking up. I was like, something's wrong, but my neck hurts, so I can't figure it out, and I'm stupid. Yo, dude. Solo queue league when? I don't want it to have any rewards. I just want it to have placements and a leaderboard. I think that would be amazing. Just to fight people, you know? So the combo is this nonsense. Yeah, I could... If I was gonna cheat at this game, I would macro the shit out of that, but contrary to what DJ Dragon thinks, I do not play with macros. I just play on a controller, so... It is what it is. Also, shout out to like the 4 people who are trying to explain that you can literally see my inputs and trying to explain what I was doing in that clip. I don't want to pick a fight with anybody, but apparently he does that shit a lot, so I'm just gonna let that one go. I don't know any of the YouTube drama. Avoid all that shit. Don't care, I'm too old. You know? Just not for me. Is it too spicy to say that's Nudie's bag? Oh man, I'm picking fights with everybody today, it's alright. I love all of you. Go support all of these people. Alright, yeah. Hop back into Armistice. I'm really curious now. I want to see what this does on my World versus World nonsense build. Duo Q... I think Duo Q is fine for ranked, but you shouldn't be able to Duo Q plus. They should lower the upper threshold of it, Dream. Because back when they limited it to 2 instead of 5 stacks, it didn't... it solved the problem for a while, right? Where people were just like destroying other people who didn't know how to play the game. But then you just got, again, the population dwindled and they just got people who were destroying other people that didn't know how to play the game again. So if they lower the threshold again, where there isn't legendary or anything, which was the original intent, to like plat matches, I think that's fine. Like once you get yourself and your friend into plat, then you have to like think with your brain. I think we're good. In general, it's probably not healthy for the game, but like, what's the alternative, you know? Solo queue only in 5 stacks? That's just basically asking for a win trading site. And have the sports betting of win trading organization for this game. What mace are we gonna use, chat? Super digging that. All these legendaries I never use. It's kind of sick. That's very sick. What's the Dragon Essence sword look like? Is it a Keyblade? Yeah, it's a weird Keyblade. That's a little draw animation. Look at that. We'll stick with the one I had. And we'll probably go Dragon Essence. Doesn't match the colors, but I dig it. And this is 6 as well, yeah. Alright. Alright. I mean, we should just have, like, a surrender button that appears at a certain time into the match. I don't want one from the start, because that's asking for problems. But if you can, like, tough it out for 4 minutes, and your team is just, like, losing the match, yeah, it should probably be an option. Didn't give myself fury. No, I dig this. Okay, we cooking. This is... Things are happening, chat. I like it. I don't actually remember. I didn't play this game during the beta, so it's entirely possible there was a surrender button. They took it out. I kind of want them to start doing what they did to World vs. World, the PvP, where they just, like, try stuff. You know? Like, they reversed the scoring thing in World vs. World, and that's good. People seem to be happy with the new scoring. Didn't see anyone bitching too much about that. Look at the Might Gen. Oh my god. Mace 4 is like... It just kind of does everything now. I use this expression a lot, but Mace 4 is kind of wild. Like... You remember when they nerfed all the numbers on everything, chat, and like certain skills in the game are just like, nah, fuck it? That's what Mace 4 feels like. Hell yeah, dude. 10v10. I don't know. I just like them to be consistent for like 3 balance patches. That's what I... Realistically, with balance goals that I think we can expect from ArenaNet, that's all I want, man. Like, if you guys could just have consistent design goals for like a year, that would be wonderful. Instead of like the best patch that we ever had, followed by baffling World vs. World changes and Ranger buffs. Like, fucking okay, whatever. You go, Trig. I don't really care, but like, it's weird. It's weird that I'm gated, like I'm literally filtered by the travel time of, what's it called, Mace 5. That's funny. You gotta clean your computer if you still have that shit, no? Get WizTree. Get on that shit. WizTree is the best file management system, chat. Changed my mind, dude. It's so fast and efficient. Yeah, I don't really need the sword trait. The good thing with the sword trait is it makes your, like, obviously your sword 2 cool down really fast, but I think I'm gonna get more value out of opportunities. Alright, let's go lose more matches. I'm stoked. Thanks for your help. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Dude, just, like, Dream, play what you're enjoying. That's why I always come back to Bladesworn. Like, I was really having fun theory crafting mech for a while. That's getting nerfed. We recorded the mech video just in time. I was having fun trying Herald. It didn't end up being like my cup of tea, but I could definitely see a world where like the universe next door where Pseudo like mains Herald again. Because that has a very high, I think, skill ceiling, right? Like good Heralds are fucking good. I have huge respect for Homage now. Especially the like about face sort of like wasting your opponent's time that all of them seem to do, where they run back and forth and just bait out skills. That is like, I don't know how your neck doesn't break. Maybe they all play with fixed camera or something. Very, very cool. Dream, I would recommend Relic of the Sorcerer for that if you have any kind of cripple application or anything in there. Like, Relic of the Sorcerer is made for Ranger, but also like high damage builds like that. I don't know how much cripple Firebrand has these days. Probably is something, right? I feel like that should be doing more damage. Oh, I don't have Opportunist. I'll keep this on for World vs. World because I don't get Alacrity in World vs. World. My about face is holding left trigger and pressing select. This? Because all the heralds like will do this thing where they'll like do this and then 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 this, and they'll just wait for you to waste a skill. And it's really good for banking energy, and then they'll just like get you with the spear forward that they can throw over their shoulder, and then you're dead. Because that skill for some reason is allowed to do damage, so. It doesn't have a lot of source of cripple and Condi weapons like Axe Torch, huh. Do you need those? For Condi damage, can't you just rely on the book? I guess not, right? Because you need some way to do pressure twice, essentially. I gotta remember also that I'm not running with whatever it's called, Mini Endure Pain. I should also probably be running a Berserker Amulet. I'll change that when I get into a match. Somebody remind me. Instead of a Assassins if I'm running Opportunist. Just more damage, you know. Dragon's Amulet in PvP when? Skill 2 is a leap. Skill 2 is a leap. Not on Gunsaber. I just always jump because otherwise your projectile never hits shit. Yeah, I like it. I like a Power Queen. It seems to have setups. We'll see. We'll see how it goes in the match. But you definitely got some room for this. I like it because the offhand sword hitboxes are pretty bad, like on the throw and the rip. The weird thing with the rip as well is it does mad damage, but you actually have to target the thing that your sword hit. So even if I target this golem and I end up throwing the sword from here and hit this golem instead, I actually have to retarget to the golem that your sword actually hit in order to rip it out, which is really, really, really awful. So it's a weird world, but we're learning. We're trying stuff. I honestly really might do offhand axe. It's just reliable good damage, I feel like. But we'll see. It also gives you quickness, which is kind of big. You do have to hit people. Oh yeah, for sure it's bad. But that's what I'm about on this channel, is bad builds. I'll occasionally do broken builds, but those are a different thing. I mean, we have the dichotomy, you know. It's like the show, balancing tension, moments of tension with humor. I love this song. That just whiff. Look at the might gen, dude. Oh my god. That's kind of sexy. Then do you run Demon Queen Relic, Dream? Because I feel like if you have a bunch of CC, you would absolutely run Demon Queen on that. I could be wrong. Maybe even Poison Runes. Like literally Thorns Runes. We are queued, right? Am I just having an aneurysm? No, we are. This is just... Alright, just have to bitch a little, chat, see? Sometimes. You just have to bitch a little. Squishy. So if you need a sustain relic, you have to be running defender, right? Like, there's no question. Yeah, defender. I figured. It's probably the best just general sustain relic. Did I get these poor birds with me again? I don't think I did. Are we going to change this to Berserker? Definitely. Where's Dragon's Amulet or Internet for real? Kind of want to go Scholar as well. So tempted. This is fine. This is fine for our stupid meme thing. I mean, speed's good, but speed's only good if, you know, you have to kite. Firebrand, I feel like you just want to blow up the world. I don't feel like dragons would break PvP. It depends. I'm actually already of the hugely unpopular opinion that there's too much damage in PvP. But I say that, and then, like, every single EU monthly is super defensive. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a US thing. Like, sometimes you get these comments on Homage's video. Go subscribe to Homage, by the way, chat, if you're not. Homage's videos where, like, EU people be watching our monthly and be like, dude, it's a completely different game. Like, what you guys run versus what we run and how we play. Like, EU people go to a point and stay on the point in their monthly. US, it's all bullying. It's all like, even if you don't have points capped, it's all just, like, target one dude and kill them. It's insane. Yeah. That's why I really wish ANET would just, like, build a server in the middle of the ocean so they could fight each other. I mean, that's good, right? Same balance, different gameplay style. It's kind of interesting. Oh, this guy. Did a shitload of damage. Dragon Trigger, come the fuck out. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know. Maybe they're doing... I'm gonna cope and say they're fixing Bladesworn finally. Like, Dragon Triggers are not coming out today. Oh my god, he typed something. I thought that guy was a bot. Ah, fuck. Make me do this. Come on, Dragon Trigger. Get here when you can. Game is all dead. Sick. Love to see it. Oh my god. Immobilize on Ellie. Aftershock is so fucking good, I'm realizing. Like, unbelievably so. Nice job. Oh, this is the good Condi Tempest. Yeah, this person's real good. I was having a huge trouble. Like, we were dominating a match, and this person was, like, trying to carry their team. This was very good DD Condi Tempest that I was fighting earlier. It's going to be difficult. Duration. Yeah, I remember it. I remember that. What is going on here? This person just dying? Okay, this person's just dying. Sick. Nice. Skills just whiffing. Of course. Did he go down and then rally in that time span? He did. Nothing you can do. You're stuck in rev jail. He's just bleeding me out. Do damage, dude. Nice. This guy's new or something. It's Dragon Hunter. Auto-attacking with a longbow. Oh, why are you running a longbow? Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Nice miss. Wasn't blinded, but it still got a miss. That's good. Good. Team is all dead. Oh well, he's created some space at least. I'm happy with that. My team is not all dead. Some of them are dead. Like, you can just erase people with this, dude. Chill, dude. I want Stars runes in PvP real bad. I think they're one of the lowest rate, like, most underrated runes, honestly. They're real good. They decrease weakness, cripple, and chill duration specifically, and I think they're really good for warrior builds, just in general, that suffer from those. Okay, so you have to be up their butt before you use that. Got it. Interesting. Entire team is here? Can't fight the Condi, Ellie. That's for fucking sure. Tab targeting is for some reason still on the Herald. Solid. I don't think the healing Blades War and healing skills the play, guys. I think we're gonna have to take something that lets us actually survive. Hey, what's up, DC? Yeah, Flock is very nerfed in World vs. World. I was actually thinking of trying it out to see if it interacted with Defiant Stance. Like, you know, when you're getting hit, you're generating barrier for later. But I feel like you would just eat through the barrier you're generating because you wouldn't take damage either way. But yeah, it's very nerfed for a good reason. It was extremely good. We need to waste some time fighting this guy up here. God damn it. Fine, I'm res you. Holy motherfuck. Give them some alacrity. Yeet. Yeah, it's wild that, like, cripple is even a condition in this game, honestly. When, like, chill exists, you know? I knew I was gonna miss with the 3 if I used it there. Yeah, it's literally the same Ellie hiding in the same spot that I was fighting him earlier. He's very good. He knows his spots. I have far too many Condis on me, and now I'm gonna die. Yeah, kinda saw that coming. This man has Frost Aura. Interesting. We need more hype song. Jesus. Get this going. Chat's falling asleep. We got 2 points. Doing things and stuff. Why was my character facing that way? Like, I'm glad I have all of this warrior nonsense on stream sometimes. Like, character just spawns facing the reverse direction. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Character doesn't want to play the game either. I get it. Might as well use this nonsense. Like, you can just fucking erase people if you get the combo off. The problem is getting the combo off. Like, that is so much fucking damage. That is disgusting. That is something that belongs on Mesmer, right? Also, the Hullbreak Relic not doing a whole lot for us, so... definitely change that up afterward. Dry Dude's been tearing it up on Scrapper, and he runs Shortbow on it as well this season. Like, he has been destroying. I think he's number 5 right now, and he's in the guild. I don't have the immune thing. That's really not great. I hate that they changed that to immobilize, but fair enough. I overextended there pretty hard. We have all the buffs, though, which is good. I'm really tempted to try out Axe after this, though. Uh-oh. Issues have arisen. Just got that. Alright. You got this, I believe. Why did it go that way? Science. This is a hard fought ass game. Got him with a knockdown there. See if I can just dick around and waste some people's time. Nice. Go, 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 go. Okay, I'll go. Fine. Yeah, we'll be cat mid. Probably more useful. Maybe not. Fuck. I think our team has the points though. Yeah, Thief will cap home. We should have mid. Should have mid. This is very close. Very, very, very close. Definitely change up our rune though. That's the thing I was playing last week. I pressed stun break. Fuck you. I can't die here. I'm gonna die here. Darn it. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm sorry. Necro's capping far. No! Oh, they got another pick home. GG's. No, those secure it. Offhand mace, probably not the play, but we can try. This is what I was trying to explain to somebody, like, Warrior doesn't have anything outside of sustain. So it's very difficult to, like, make a build without just, like stances, and I hate that. I hate that Stance Warrior is the only thing that's, like, allowed to be relevant. No, that was close. I shouldn't have thrown. If I had won the 1v1 against the Rev, we might have had a chance there. But yeah, Mace not feeling the play. We'll try some different stuff here. But that's why bad builds nights exist. So, all right. Definitely have to try a different rune because Hullbrack, not the play here. We will go Assassin. We will go... I should probably be doing this in the PvP lobby so, like, I can see what my stuff does. Yeah, we'll go to the PvP lobby real quick, like... I can't see stats in Old Lion's Arch, tragically. Trying to think if offhand dagger could, or even main hand dagger could really lend anything. Not really without the F1s, right? Like, the main point of dagger is the boon rip on the F1. The offhand's okay, but I feel like axe is just going to be better the way we're running this. Let me see here. It's so weird. Arms is so weird because, like, sometimes I feel like these are the 3 best traits in arms, and sometimes, like, on this build right now, I couldn't, like, care less about them. So we'll switch that there. We'll switch this to here. So we're gonna have another source of quickness. I tried. I really did. Bladesworn heal is bad. Bladesworn everything is bad, but, like, for real. I kind of want to take that just for the cooldown on the leap. Because Sundering Burst, the issue is the vulnerability doesn't last long enough to do anything. We'll keep unsuspecting foe for now. What's Fury put us at? 2587? We don't even need unsuspecting foe. Fuck it. Right? Like, there's 2 ways to play Warrior. It's pure damage or stances or both. And that's just gross. Like, give me options, ArenaNet, please. Come on. I want to duel people. I'd also really, really just love a Ferocity Boon Duration rune. I think that would be sick. Yeah, we're trying it out, Cash. Apparently you only need an offhand, like a one-handed weapon in your offhand slot. You don't even need to use the same weapons, so I'm an idiot, and chat has corrected me, and I can do, like, sword mace. Or sword axe now. Seems to chunk people, but that's a golem, and golems don't have untamed stealth. Maybe I've just got to get good with mace, right? It can't just be that this trait is bad. ArenaNet would never put just a bad trait in the game. That'd be interesting. You're not the first person to tell me that. Boxy. Definitely not. I've heard that before. Oh, can't tab target. Yeah, Sword Dagger seems alright. The 5 just... I don't know, what's the damage on the 5? I'm tempted to look at this. Nah, they would never do that, Pirate Queen. They would never just put a trait that's bad in the game. They wouldn't do that. Especially not on Warrior. They carefully test every single change they make to this game. 100%. Oh, it gives you barrier. Well, that's not terrible. Yeah, offhand dagger seems maybe. I'll compare this with the axe skills. The thing with axe 2 is it hits twice. The cooldowns on offhand dagger are really long, and there's no, like, dagger trait though. Those are really long, dude. Oh my god. Alright, we'll give this a shot and try stuff. I mean, I'm glad they changed dual wielding to function the way it does now, if nothing else. I need Chronomancer runes. I'm gonna run Zerker. Need boon duration from somewhere. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit of boon duration, chat. And tragically, Chronomancer runes are like the best for boon duration. I'm in combat? Alright, cool. Can I be out of combat? No, I attacked the side golem, didn't I? Gotta, like, not die to the water here. One day I'll get out of combat, it'll be great. There will be cake. I promise. Holy shit. You know, we put on Runes of the Crow now. Alright, we did it. That was a journey we all went on. Hope you enjoyed that. Did I change this? I did. Alright, good. That was interesting. Yeah, they made it stack with quickness and berserker stuff. They basically made it stack with everything else. Cash, and it also heals you. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it's used for. Yeah, that's better. That's better burst. I honestly like the mace stuff better. I'll probably play around with mace in World vs. World a little bit. See if I can get good at it. We'll try this. I think it will be quite terrible, but we'll see. And try some different skins as well. Very important. I think I have the Primordius one, and I think I have like a weird amount of offhand skins for stuff. At least I thought I did. Yeah, I had Jormax rending. Okay. Was that? Okay. Interesting. Alright, people messaging me weird things. Good. If you look good, you feel good. Yeah, that's why I stick to the one really cool outfit that I made. Actually, no, I sometimes use your Bloodborne cosplay. 'Tis true. Yeah, reminder, guys, if you want to enter a Mystic Coin giveaway, just leave a comment under this video or the one on Monday, what you enjoy, or what we would rework, rather, for a specialization if you've ever had any ideas. Look at that. Some damage. I'm tempted to, like, go full-on meme and, like, discipline it up with Axe Mastery, right? Dual wielding discipline. 0 sustain traits on this bitch. You know what I think they should rework, speaking of? I think they should rework Body Blow to just apply vulnerability whenever you CC something. I think that makes way more sense. And it should be a weird amount of vulnerability. It should be like 8 stacks, so if you get in 3 CCs, you're just like good. Like the bleeding and the weakness is weird. Let us use 2 elite specs at once. Do you have any idea how much development time that would be? That would be fucking... Dude, they can't make my class's skills hit. Like, I guess, yeah. Sky's the limit. Fuck yeah. Let's fucking do it. Let's 3 elite specs. Let's go. Multi-classing elite specs. Let me Willbender Bladesworn it up. Actually, just be Virgil. Oh my god. I've heard so many people say they want that. Like, yeah, but there is 0 chance ArenaNet will do that. I think it would be cool too. Like, shit's already crazy in terms of power level, so why not at this point? But there's no chance. It'd be cool. Don't get me wrong. It'd be insanity. Maybe like for World vs. World, like one of the special weeks for that, but there's no chance. I hope we get some more information pretty soon, because it's like technically summer, right, on what we're going to get for the next expansion. So, you know, new weapons, new elite spec, whatever. Maybe warriors will even stay relevant for more than 3 weeks this time. That'd be amazing, right? Or 6 months in the terms of Bladesworn. I still want to find that clip. I need to find the clip of Cal Cohen saying that if these changes take the... I can almost remember it verbatim. If these changes take Bladesworn out of the meta, we're going to be looking for ways to immediately put it back in the meta when they nerf Tactical Reload. Because that was fucking funny. Oh, yeah. It was actually announced and delayed. Cash is coming out in October. It was supposed to come out way earlier, but it is announced and delayed, so TBD. There's even a fake trailer for it on YouTube that's way more effort than ArenaNet trailers usually have. I love that thing. The Fractals of the Mists expansion trailer. Shout out to Darior? Guy who made that. Yeah, they announced one. It's coming out in October. We don't have any information on it other than that. People have been jumping in here saying they want to do new weapons. I would really hope they don't, but, you know, here we are. I would really rather new sigils and runes, but that won't sell people. They confirmed forever ago that they were working on at least one more, and this is the at least one more. Oop, almost jumped off. I actually think that Mace is going to be way better. I just need to work on the build. I probably shouldn't have abandoned it after literally one match, especially since I switched to stances, which were the real problem, but we'll see. I'll try Axe. I want to see how it feels, how it plays. I think it'll be good, really good for Cleave. I think they could add a new weapon. I think they could do the easy route and just do like Tridents for everybody or Trident/Spear Gun for everybody, Cash. I would hope that they do... My hope is they do elite specs without a weapon attached to them. To sort of an elite spec to go with the Soto weapon, kind of. You know, like Ranger gets some kind of like brawler that's based around maces and whatnot. I just don't know how much development budget they have for that. I mean, they might. I hope they... my hope, Boxy, is that at least after Janther Wilds is done, we're done with, like, just only new relics every cycle, where they go back to, like, maybe new stats, maybe new sigils, maybe new runes. I know literally, like, only I care about that stuff, but there's so many that they're missing. Like, a vulnerability precision rune that I talked about. There's so many, like, builds that could be possible with different rune combinations. There was a really good post on... I think someone threw Captain Crapface's like weapons video on what they could add. If you haven't actually seen that, Cash, go watch it. Captain Crapface, he's like a huge... I don't know what the word is for it. Like a medieval weapon nerd. And he has this video on like weird weapons they could add to Guild Wars 2 if they ever got like infinite money, right? And one of them's like Lantern Shield. One of them's like, you know, Gun Lance. Like the thing on the chain... The sickle on the chain that farmers used. That's from Neo that I can't think of. It's a really, really, really cool video. I really enjoyed that one. I love hearing people talk about like whatever they're passionate about and get really into it. Oh, they nerfed Warrior to beyond a meatball, dude. Bladesworn's not even on the plate. Bladesworn's like dog food now. But that definitely happened with Spear. I don't understand like why anyone would run Spear when Rifle's in the game now. Rifle's just better Spear. Rifle is so effing good. I'm just tired of playing with it. A lot of people said whips, yeah. Really big, what's it called? Fashion potential with whips as well. Just like different things you could attach to a chain. Make sure this guy doesn't die. We got this, I believe. We're doing it. Doing the things, chat. I'm just a thief. Secretly playing thief. Look at Scourge. Scourge is alright. Scourge has a place in World vs. World. Scourge is pretty bad in PvP. There was a nanosecond there when swords were insane that Scourge was just insane. Because swords take your life force. And what's it called? Yeah, it wasn't actually that much damage. It turns out that CC is better than damage in Guild Wars 2 in current year. It's wild. Fuck. Messed up. I feel like the best part about this build is it gives alacrity to your team. Like, not even joking. And alacrity works real well with stances, it turns out. He's gotta be dead, right? Let's see if I can give this guy some alacrity as well. Alright, fine. I'll fight the Immortal Alley. Alright, I won't fight the Immortal Alley. I don't know what you want from me, dog. You fight on the point or, like, be over there? It's gonna be over there. You just won a 2v2. I feel like against any other class he'd be dead. Fucking Hammer Weaver. Never thought I'd see the day. Too much tank on it. You can't even, like, even if I'm mashing Gunsa or Dragon Trigger or whatever, it doesn't come out. It doesn't matter. There's so many steps that are required to insta-cast a Dragon Trigger. It's insane. Good fucking god. What is this class? Fucking Immortal Weaver, dude. Can't all chase it. I did the thing that's supposed to block projectiles. It just doesn't, I guess. I wonder if this guy's running Signet of whatever it's called. I feel like I'm doing alright with offhand X, though. We're, like, super losing this match, but it's not the worst thing. Core Necro's, like, really good right now. Terramancer is actually getting buffed. And you hear the, like, sultry sounds of Pseudo mashing his buttons to try to do movement speed rotations. I want to see what this Ranger's running. No, he doesn't have the unblockable Signet. Either that or he already used it. Weird Ranger things. Ow. 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 Like, that was unblockable. I had Aegis. It didn't give a shit. It's whatever. He did. See, it does good damage when you're not fighting a stupid elementalist that's immortal. Yeah, see you, dude. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Bye. Don't know why I stopped casting that. And he brought the world. Good. I feel like I'm winning my fights. And... question mark, I guess. Need more stab. Jesus Christ. At least Dragon Trigger's coming out now, even if I'm gonna die. It's okay. We're learning. Yeah, huh. Axe is alright, but I think the setups with Mace are just too good to pass up. Like, offhand Mace is like the best weapon Warrior has. I'm gonna go back to trying that with the stance build after this. Oh, my team's AFK. Okay, that makes more sense. We could have won this. We really could have. It's too bad. They like gave up halfway into the match. I don't get... This is the kind of thing I don't get, where you like try to play a game mode and then you just like don't do it. It's the same thing happens with World vs. World. Not the people that just like don't want to fight, but the people that just like get salty and message you. And it's like, dude, play the game mode. Video games are for fun, dog. I tried offhand sword, it was okay. The thing with offhand sword that I'm noticing is less like, it's more warrior giant cash, where I wanted to do sword, and that's where I started this, because I thought you had to use double of each weapon, right? But no, you only need a one-handed weapon in your offhand, so we'll change that up. The thing with offhand sword is when you bulls charge or when you do like the sword leap 2, it'll put you like in their hitbox, and if you're like in their hitbox, you can't do the impale and then the rip, which is really weird. You have to like be slightly behind it. So you can't do like sword leap 2 or bulls charge and give yourself quickness and do like your burst combo. You have to like do it and then back up and then like do this awkward thing. Whereas the mace skills seem to put you in the hitbox, or like actually hit when you're in the hitbox. So I don't know. It's odd. More arena jank, right? But would you want anything else? Yes, I would, but it's okay. We'll play around it. We'll play around the jank. I was born in the jank. Yeah, definitely Chronomancer. I'm digging that. Might switch back to the... No, the Bladesworn heal sucks. It's so much investment for like very little reward, I feel like. I feel like the Bladesworn heal is exclusively meant to be run with like strength, because it gives you resistance, right? And it gives you a lot of resistance, to be fair. I'm just not feeling it. Oh, Cash, I have good news for you. If your Bulls charge, because you are lagging, goes through your opponents, apparently they fixed that. Except just not on Bulls charge, because they gave Bulls charge to the new Janthier B that Soul Beasts get, except it has 600 range instead of 900, and it doesn't lag anymore from what Warpigs was telling me. So if you want to just play Green Warrior, apparently it won't go through your target. They're doing this thing where they like condense multi-part skills that lag like that, so... Yeah, I'm liking that. It's pretty good. The problem with like all these builds, right? Like the sword, mace, whatever. And I hate this. I really hate that this is the case. Rifle is just better right now than like all of the other warrior options. And I don't like that sentence either. It really frustrates me that rifle is like the best thing on warrior, especially if you can play around the jank that it has, but it is. It applies vulnerability, it immobilizes, it has 3 charges on everything because you can reload them. It has a hard CC, it has a decent auto attack, and it has AoE cleave. And also, honestly, one of the best parts about it is the weird, really slow-firing barrage is super good if you're fighting something that has stealth, which you are because you're playing in this current meta, because it fires so slowly that it actually tracks whatever goes into stealth. Oh. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Weird warrior shit. Like, you can do all this work with, like, sword and mace setups, or you can just, like, sit at 1200 range and refresh all your stances with Bladesworn jank, so... You know, path of least resistance, what do you want? But we're trying stuff, it's fun to theory craft weird crap. I learned a thing, the stream was already worth it. I'm sure I'll go away and, oh, there go all the frames, right? Holy shit. I need to go buy some frames from the frame store, chat. Jesus Christ. That's what I get for turning off effect LOD. It's like how Staff was coming out and I was like, isn't this just better Greatsword down to the numbers on it? And then it was just better Greatsword. No one runs Greatsword anymore. It's like, isn't Rifle just better everything? Isn't Mesmer Spear just better sword? Like, you know? That's the problem with new weapons, is they're designed, and I always say this whenever they're like, new expansion, new weapons. I'm like, your design cadence is not nearly what it needs to be to support all this crap. Don't talk about fucking design space if you're not gonna, like, be able to follow it up. And I know they have to sell their expansion, so they have to do this. You know, it's like people getting paid to do jobs, and I enjoy eating food too. It's just weird. It's like the Alacrity thing where they gave Alacrity to everyone. I was like, isn't it just still going to be a meta of like the things that are good and the things that aren't? And they were like, no, we'll definitely update it. And they updated it once. Still love the game. Not going to stop playing it. It's just people got to understand what they're buying. Not get gaslit by ArenaNet. And give ArenaNet huge amounts of credit. Eat shit. I have a teleport. No one knows I have a teleport because no one plays this shit. But I have a teleport. Night Rain I've heard very good things about. I've also heard very interesting things about it. So hopefully it's just not full price and I have theoretically a Steam gift card somewhere and I've got some nerds I can probably beat till they play. Night Rain sounds dope. Maybe I'll become a Night Rain streamer. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Did he MOA a clone? He MOA'd a clone, chat. I was like, how much fall damage am I taking here? Hammer, blades, no. Because all of your mobility on hammer is on your F1 and you don't get an F1 PC. If you're going to run hammer, you might as well run mace. All of hammer's power budget is in its F1s, otherwise it does no damage. It's great for lockdown. It does nothing outside of that. It's really good on Spellbreaker because you get 5-second weapon swaps, right? Because you're probably running discipline. Like, hammer is all there to waste their time and their stun breaks so that you can do damage with the other weapon set, usually. And Spellbreaker has lots of tools like no escape and other things that enable hammer to do nonsense amounts of damage, or nonsense amounts of lockdown. Excited, this hollow's pretty good, seems like. No, he doesn't want to pursue. Oh, you can't retarget Maze 5. That's interesting. There's the other VOA. Slade was playing a bunch of Night Rain. It is sick. He got like 100 hours out of the demo. Some shit. I didn't get to watch any of it, but I think he had it on, the demos came out on like consoles. Yeah, I am Pseudo. Welcome back. If you are new, if you are old, if you're tuning in halfway through the stream, welcome, you weirdo. I stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday, usually theory crafting, build crafting streams. We're trying out some nonsense tonight. Chat's lecturing me on how traits actually work, which is great. And it's community's for that. It's for build crafting and finding out that you too were wrong about things. And then using that knowledge to improve yourself as a Guild Wars 2 player. All right. Off the cat. Also, people have asked me about subbing, like the gift sub thing on YouTube. Apparently there's a way to actually pull their API so you can see that, so you can thank people now. I'll enable that if people want it. Again, I don't really make any money from this bullshit, so if you're getting ads, it's going to Twitch or YouTube, which is probably good because streaming loses companies money, and I'd like to keep doing it. I will say, if you guys get overly obnoxious ads, you can tell me that, because that's something I can control, at least on the YouTube side. I love Speed Relic in World vs. World. I think the biggest advantage of ARMS, honestly, is it gives you so much crit chance that you can run, like, kind of whatever stats you want. And precision being the hardest thing to usually build for, doesn't really have to factor into your build, so you can do, like, insane boon duration builds. This is the new Janther B, by the way. I think I actually hit him. I think he's right here. Yep, I did. Yeah, Speed Relic's dope. Need a better mace skin. I'm not running Defiant Stance because I'm an idiot. I think we'll go back to Defiant Stance just cuz. And change that here as well. The skill that everybody both loves using and loves fighting thanks to its new cast time. Oh, it's bad. I would rather have, I think, 2 second. No, I wouldn't, because Heralds literally have that same skill. I think Defiant Stance needs a lower cast time. Maybe not 1/4 second, but it is 1/4 on Herald, and it lasts 2 seconds, so maybe. It's ridiculous that it's 3/4 now. There's a lot of time sitting there doing nothing. We're never getting another PvP match, chat. It's not happening. There will be no more PvP matches. Ever. Like, look at this auto attack damage. It's insane. It's literally better than 100 Blades. Because it heals you. And does, like, as much damage. Shit's wild, dog. When push ANET? Good question. When can I buy... Here's what they do, nah. When can I buy client-side skins for push? So I can change it into, like, Sab-flavored push. Or, like, I don't know, all the festivals. That would be sick. Oh, the staff animations are hella dope because they're new. I want to see what Bladesworn would look like if they had the new animation people do it, right? It'd be amazing. Be chucking out, what's it called, night guys and shit. Maybe my skills would actually track correctly. Be amazing. Even. His fucking name. His fucking name. That's great. I feel you, dude. We got Stop Nerfing Mirage and Bladesworn QA department. Let's go. Oh my god. You'd tell people to play this game for like a while, chat. Oh my god, I'm crying. That's fucking funny. That's like... Oh my god. One of my favorite moments ever. How do I describe this? Came when... So, my friend Juice, who plays Ranger, right? He and I are just, like, palling around the Borderlands with some of our friends back in the day. We're talking about... Because, like, I'm a Mirage player. Like, you know, I'm a Closet Warrior player, but really I'm a Mirage player, right? Oh, this used to be over 50%. I'm gonna have to go back to it. And this was pre-nerf Mirage, so it could dodge while it was CC'd and was bullshit. But maybe not even by today's standards. We're screwing around, and he's like talking about how like he thinks Mirage needs a nerf because I keep beating him and he's on a Conti build and he's salty, which is fair because I was running Trailblazers and I was a piece of shit. And like we're just screwing around, and then one pug runs up to us and we're like helps us win a fight, and he's like just types in say chat, "I love Mesmer," and it was the funniest thing. We just lost it for like 10 minutes. All of our friends are just like dying because Juice is just sitting there complaining. He's like, "Fuck this guy." Like not really, but it was just so serendipitous. Poor Necro. I don't even know what's going on here. Alright, he's dead. Good. Good talk. Yeah, I think the issue was the skills associated with the build, not the offhand mace itself. I think offhand mace kinda fucks chat. Ow. 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 Oh no, I'll just have to refresh all my skills. That's a lot of vuln. Why do Dragon Hunters get a trap that does 20 vuln? A little insane. Entire team is dead. Solid. Again, shout out to Divide Music for this song. It is super dope. Literally, because it's about Superman. Fuck. Entire team is not dead. Entire team got a kill. Is he gonna do it? Nope. Not in time, he's not. Bro, what is this fucking Dragon Hunter triple trap bullshit? How many of these has he got? It's fucking amazingly dumb. I pressed Maze 5. It just decided to not go. Alright, well, whatever. Get the decap. I really thought that would go through there. Thank you for the healing. Why did this guy run far? Can you guys tell me? 'Cause I don't know. I don't know what my team's doing. It's important that you have all 3 points, chat. Don't just sit on 2 of them and win the game. You have to have all 3 to win a PvP match. Does so much damage, holy fuck. Oh. That was amazing. Did your Reaper just leave? I don't know. Maybe he did. Did the Reaper just leave? Oh, I fought with this guy before. Too bad. Interesting. Astonishing amount of bullshit they have. Like, truly. Definitely think mesas are the way to go, though. How? What? Shield? Alright. Don't worry, Chad. I'll just Dragon Trigger 3 him because it's a real projectile. 100% a real projectile. Dragon Hunter's living the dream. I'm glad it's not just me. This guy is like fucking immortal. That guy just abandoned me. He did. My teammate, like, dipped the fuck out. Alright, well, bye. Weird. What's going on? Interesting. Team is now losing fights, even though we're 4v5. That's bullshit. He shouldn't be able to press healing skills. Team will at least get the decap. That's good. Alright. Nice. What? That's bullshit. Yeah, it's all stances. Warriors power budget is all stances, as always. It's stupid. But it is what it is. Aha, I win. Eat shit. Ugh. Revengeance soundtrack really wants to be played tonight. Very much so. Yeah, but I found out today it's not really Bloodborne. Like, it's very heavily, like, it's more Night Rain than Bloodborne. I was actually very upset about that cache, and now I don't care at all. I'll enjoy watching my friends play Duskbloods, but I really, really, really could care less. Or couldn't care less about it now. Seems interesting. Good formula for them to dip their toes into. And the fact that it's Switch exclusive means it doesn't have to compete with the regular big, you know, FromSoft games. They've still definitely got one cooking. Nintendo don't. Yeah, that was pretty much probably the only thing that could have gotten me to buy anything from them, and then now I don't care. I don't like how they treat anything. This man just double dodged. Interesting strategy. Never do that. I think I actually got his heal skill there. So much fun damage, dude. That's fine. You should have decapped my point, homie. Instead of kicking me back onto it. Yeah, if it gets ported to PC, it's fine. And Night Rain exists, so have fun with that. Exactly. Exactly, Cash. I'm pretty done supporting everything that's just kind of evil. I have enough things. I can just focus on paying my bills and saving money for a while. That was good. I'm liking the new build. Tragically, it's just stances, but you know. I like that people left now that we found a build and we're winning with it. Maybe everyone went to sleep, which is fair. I wasn't even thinking of streaming tonight. I think I'm gonna stick with Unsuspecting Foe. I think it kinda wrecks. I'll try to update this in the description as well. No, but that's so cool that you can just use like a weird, you know, shield. I guess you can't use shield or pistol, but you can use like some of the other things in your offhand. Axe, dagger, sword, mace, and mace good. Mace good. What's Warrior's best main hand weapon, would you say, Chad? I think sword. I think sword. Like axe for damage, but like sword. If we get another weapon and we don't get a fucking one-handed main hand weapon for Warrior and it's not like God tier from space, I'm gonna cry. Like, or internet, look, if you're not gonna fix the OG ones, which by the way they're not, I mean maybe, I'm open to being proven wrong all the time, right? Dude, we gotta get something nuts. Like main hand pistol, and it's a movement weapon that has unblockable and applies condies. Let's go. And it is also power. Something just wacky. Forgot to do these today. Oh, we found the build. Let's play a couple more that probably do one or two more. Pseudo is very tired and hungry and needs his burritos. Trying to get back in the consistency workout train, which is the thing I always struggle with. I feel like as an April Fool's joke, they should change all the text for like the Q boxes and everything. Like PvP. You sure, buddy? Make sure I give myself Fury in World vs. World. No, I'm genuinely interested to see what people would like want for reworks for classes or that they've thought of. I know we had a lot of actually really good ones on the mech video where people were like, you should be able to get in your mech, which I think is what everyone wanted, right? Like, when Mechanist debuted, everyone's like, oh, you get a mech suit. And it's like, no, you get a pet. And everyone's like, that's not as cool. Soul Beasts can merge with their pets, I agree. Mechanists should be able to. Come on, make it happen, ArenaNet. I know you made a bunch of money with those swimsuits. I know you got it in there. Yes, Dagger's probably the best one for real warrior classes. Like, if I got an F1, I would probably run Dagger instead. Even with the weird hitboxes on the leaps. You're probably right there, Cash. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Roy for just like in general putting up with my bullshit and actually answering my questions on Discord when I occasionally ask him stuff. He doesn't have to. And I know I'm like completely not the main character of existence, so big shout out to him for being just really, really good attitude, even if he probably privately thinks I'm a complete moron, which I am. So really, really respect to him. As a web dev, I 100% thank him for that. Switch the songs a little bit more chill. I feel like main hand dagger would be real good with the slow for setting up mace. It's just that that leap is so much shorter, you know? Let's see where we're looking. We haven't even dropped since the tiny little hiccup at the beginning with the internet stuff. I probably had it out of the VOD. I haven't even dropped any frames. This is sick. Now I need to look up good mace skins, though, Chad, is the problem. Right? Build Wars 2... Mace... Gallery... Because we kind of just cheated, right? And used the legendaries. Ooh, there's some good ones. Yeah, there's some good ones. I'm a huge fan of the, like, improvised weapons. Dream, honestly. Like the ones that's just like the shield is a chair, like a broken bar stool and shit. Chained weapons are always solid. Yeah. Very attack on Titan. I feel like if they're gonna do elite specs and they're not gonna make Bladesworn the one, like Warrior needs a mobile elite spec, you know? Like something with grappling hooks. You know, like shoot a chain to a location and pull yourself to the location, and that has ammo or some shit. Like something like that. Like we need a Willbender competitor here on Warrior. I feel like that's some design space. Like Condi Assassin Warrior, you know? There's some weird design space. Something maybe like Condi Thief or whatever. Is anybody getting home? No. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Is this thief gonna die after he goes far is the real question. Oh my god, a Scourge, chat. It's the one person playing Scourge. Damage is so fucking high in this game. Even your autos just fuck on this. Like, for real. There you go. Condi, yeah, you just bloody up the opponent. Honestly, Crabface had a really good one there, where he designed something like that, Pirate Queen, where he was like, Chakrams would be a great addition to this game for all the, you know, potential, and then Warrior could use them as like knuckle dusters and build up bleeds on the opponent and then do executes. So exactly something like around that I think would be sick. I thought that idea was great. And then your burst skill is like your execute skill. Even the Virtuoso clones, fuck. It's so good. So much damage. Fuck me. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to skills that have been modified by ArenaNet in the last, like, decade that actually do damage on Warrior. This is weird. Like I said, my matches have been so weird lately. Like, the MMR on my account is, like, real fucked up. Can't go into Dragon Trigger because it counts as a movement skill. This is really not the play, but like, we're bullying them a little bit, so it is what it is. Is there another 1200 range hard CC in this game though, chat, other than like maybe Ranger's longbow knockback? Am I just biased as a Warrior player? Is that something that doesn't exist in this game? So much damage, Jesus fuck. This poor Scourge is like on looking. It's like, how do I even help this guy? Oh, you can cast that while stomping somebody. That's good to know. Oh, we've lost mid because the entire team is overextending here. That's fine. The thief actually had a brain, by the way, chat. Unfortunate. How do I not have a charge on Dragon Trigger, bruh? And how did he have stability? I had quickness for that. Defiant Stance didn't give a shit. We're gonna throw this because they were all, like, helping me far. interesting strategy, I suppose. Mesmer Moa got nerfed in World vs. World finally. How did Scourge have Aegis? Riddle me this, Batman. Yeah, we're literally gonna lose this because my team is stupid. Alright, sick. We're not gonna be stupid, chat. We're not gonna lose this. Not letting it happen. Not gonna throw. Think he's dead? Nope, he's not dead. What's Terra? Is that an MMO? Yeah, solo queuing's been weird this season, Dream, I feel like. I don't know, maybe it's just me. See if I can out invulnerable this guy. Who has more, chat? Turns out I did, but he has a pocket scourge. Interesting, it created a clone there. Holding 2 people far. Team better win every other point in existence. Thank you for the health. Appreciated. Holding 4 people at far now. Team decided to come far instead of staying on points, and we're going to get decapped now. Again. Love to see it. Idiots. Oh my god! should not be this difficult. This is what the kids call a free match, and yet we are doing our absolute best to throw it. It's the thing where like people don't read at all, ever. Hell yeah. It's too good. Oop, that was a lot of damage. Soul Beast? Soul Beast. It's like half the battle is like teaching people how the fuck to play this game. It's so weird. Like, I can't... Do people just like yell at other people in Call of Duty and shit? Like, teach them how to shoot people? It's a weird experience. Like, the Revenant is now running home even though no one is here. It must happen in League of Legends quite a bit, I would imagine. Why can Virtuoso do all of its burst while invulnerable? Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Alright, we got this, I believe. I'll just carry this entire ass game. It's fine. Use literally all of my buttons to get far. What could go wrong? Oh, they even have a Scourge far. It's too good. Perma CC'd. They have two people sitting far and we still lost that fight. Oh my god. Virtuoso bursts are nasty, but we lost that match not because of burst, but because they fucking couldn't rotate or listen. I hate having to teach people how to play this game. Like, it's so brutal. But that's why you need to, like, I need a duo queue buddy. And honestly, that's why I take a lot of stock in just fighting 1v1s and winning my fights, because that's all I can really ask for. But we found the build, guys. Like, I really enjoyed it. Offhand mace, pretty dope. Dual wielding, not bad. Maybe play around with it on Berserker or something. It's clearly not the Blades Warren trait line, even though they want it to be. But yeah, I'm Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. Join us again on Monday for more of this nonsense. Theory crafting, build crafting, and probably Sab next week. Maybe play a little bit of that and be bad at it. But I think that's all I got. I am super hungry and need burritos to fuel chest day. So I will see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good one, and I'll see you in Tyria.